Welcome back to the lab. So, not happy face today. Bit of a debrief for our attempt at getting the march tuned. It hasn't gone according to plan. It's shown good promise for making good power and all that sort of carry on. But there's something strange going on that we've just got to figure out. It's a bit of a tricky one. It's not always easy, and if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. How's that for a cliche? And things don't always work out according to the way you plan. Another cliche. So basically, the surging that we had yesterday, and we figured was a clutch slipping, may have been a clutch slipping, possibly. I did resolve that. We're pretty positive the clutch is not slipping today. However, we still have the surging, and it is fierce. It is, and you can't tune the car. You can't run it. It gets a wriggle on as soon as it's basically when it starts coming into boost. It'll start uh, bogging down, picking up, bogging down, and it's like it's fighting against the dyno or whatever. Well, of course, it is fighting against the dyno. That's how it works, right? The dyno puts load on the car, but it's like the two of them are getting into some crazy harmonic, and it's hard to describe. You've seen the video. I'm not going to bother showing you more video of it doing that because yes, what's the point, right? So it's there's something not right. It's probably something quite simple. It could, in fact, be a piece of aluminium about the size of the cell phone that's in my hand right now that could be the solution to all the problems. Um, and that would be placed in the bottom intercooler tank to separate the charge air from the two turbochargers before they go through the intercooler. So the intercooler acts as a bit of a muffler or a filter, perhaps, to prevent one turbo trying to stall and the other boosting over the top of it, which is normally a problem, excuse me, that you would get with two turbos on one manifold, and they perhaps I've seen it on JZs and things like that, twin turbos, and they're sitting there idling, one turbo's going backwards and whatever, and it does give the impression that there's some sort of fight going on between the two turbochargers, but I'm honestly not convinced that's where we're at. And the primary reason for that is I climbed under the car and popped the circlip off one of the wastegate actuators. It was all stinking hot. It was fun. Pinged the arm off so the wastegate could blow completely open, and did the same on the other one, which is fortunately a lot easier. So both wastegates were wide open, and we ran the car so that it would not be providing any significant boost. It still would have made some pressure with the wastegates open, but not much, 1 psi or something, whatever. Maybe logging to show how much if we wanted to look. But the point being, so it wouldn't be the turbos that would be causing the issue, because effectively the turbos weren't contributing to the power or on or whatever, and it still did it, still surging. So to me, that rules out anything to do with the turbos. However, we've been through so many other things trying to nail this down, figure it out what is going on, that it can't be ruled out without trying. And like I say, it's a piece of aluminium that's worth nothing. We're going to take the intercooler off the back of the car and cut a slot in it, basically stuff this plate in there and weld it up. It might be an hour's work by the time it's off on the bench, sorted, put back in the car, cooling system bled up again for the intercooler. So we've got to try it. The car is no good as it is. It can't be tuned, and it can't be driven if it can't be tuned. So she's a dead duck right now, which is frustrating. You have no idea how frustrating. But it's going to be something really simple. We're pretty confident with that. It's not set the car on fire just yet. I don't actually have much E85 left to do that, so we won't be burning it today. But I possibly need to put it away for a little bit and focus on some other things. It's not looking good for the start of the season. First round is 8th and 9th of January. everyone's workload is going nuts because other people are trying to get their cars going for 8th and 9th of January for the same round. We are knocking on the door of Christmas, and New Zealand pretty much shuts down for 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever. So it's not looking good. I'm going to do my best, but within reason. I'm not going to fight it too hard. We've been there, done that. We've seen other people do it. We've been in a position when we've been forced to push things to get them done on time, and it just ends in tears, man. You fight the whole way, and whatever it is you're working on just fights back harder, and then they end up wrapped around the pole or something like that. So we'll carry on at a sensible pace, and we'll see what we come up with. Thanks for watching. Cheers, bye.